Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What's happening? Shit, hit my leg. What's going on? If you like this reading, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. We're going to be doing a tarot reading here. Basically, what we're going to do is we're going to do the person's on your mind, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Sagittarius. We're going to do the single reading, and then we're going to do whatever it comes out, okay? So this reading might take about 15 minutes or so. My super chat goal is $10. If you want to ask a question during this reading, it is $20 on the super chat, or you can send it to my or you could just send it to my Cash App, which is even better. You know, my Cash App is down in the description. Okay. All right, let's get into this. Sagittarius, come and get your goal. Sagittarius, oh. Sagittarius, suck it in the out, suck it. All right. All right, how do your person feel about you? I know my hands are ashy. I don't care. Okay. The person's on your mind, right? How do they feel about you? Hello, Green Eye Devil and the Intuitive One. What's going on? How are they feeling about you, Sagittarius? Okay. 8 of Cups. This person wants to be distant from you. I think they feel like they're going to find happiness elsewhere because you see them like looking towards the sun. So this is a person being distant. Why are they doing that? King of Swords in reverse. They could be upset with you and they want to be cold-hearted to you. Cold. I'm getting them being cold. I'm getting them being like just trying to cut you off. Okay? Because they have a negative mindset about you at this point and they want to go towards something that they feel is going to make them more happy. Now let's go ahead and see like how they feel about you, particularly. The Hermit. So this person could be still thinking about you, but they don't want to speak to you. I'm getting that. But they still think about you, but just to themselves. I feel this person also too is trying to be distant again and not speak to you at this point. They're angry at you, or they just have a negative mindset. How do they treat you during this relationship, Sagittarius? Six of Cups reverse. They treated you like Page of Cups reverse. This wasn't where it's at, Sagittarius. I'm getting like a playboy, playgirl type person playing games. I feel also too as well. They kind of already had like a negative. They already had like a negative mindset about you in this relationship already before the fallout. And I feel like they could have been also stuck on something in the past, especially if you just met them or you were just talking to them a couple of weeks. They could have been stuck on or jaded from somebody from the past too as well. And it wasn't that. I just feel like you guys have just had like a lot of like bad. It hasn't been going anywhere lately, okay? Also, they've been lying to you a little bit too as well. How else have they been treating you in this relationship? The Lovers reverse. They weren't showing you any love in this relationship as of recently. Okay, they could have also been stuck on another lover, or they were messing with some other lover, or they just weren't showing you any love. Either way it goes, you weren't getting the best end of the stick, okay? How do they feel about you currently? How are they feeling about you currently? The Hierophant. The Knight of Cups in reverse. This person's still thinking about you in a relationship type of way. But at the same time, they don't feel like they should be giving you any messages. And they remain silent and walking away. This doesn't make any sense. Why do they want to come towards you in this relationship that they feel? The Moon. They're stuck on some kind of emotional thing. They're keeping to themselves, some kind of emotion they're keeping. It could be a secret because the Moon speaks about secrets. You know, it's in the dark. I feel like I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. I feel like there's a secret here they're keeping from you. And it's the lovers in reverse. This could be another lover, somebody they're jaded by, somebody they still think about when they listen to music at night. I don't know what the hell they're dealing with them or not. Or they could be a straight ass hoe and be, you know, fucking somebody on the side. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't know what the fuck this shit's about. How do they feel towards you? The Hangman reverse. You know what this person can clarify that. I don't feel like this person's gonna hold back from you for very long. But the thing about it is they have a negative mindset when it comes to you, so what's the point? Why do they play you? Why are they playing games with you? Why are they playing you? Knight of Swords. What's up with that? Four of Cups reverse. They're playing you because they're chasing somebody who does not really giving them an offer. So you see how they're putting that on you a little bit? They're chasing somebody who doesn't even care about them like that. So this person is, like I said, they chase things that they can't have. Does that make any sense? What were you showing them in this relationship? Queen of Cups reverse. You didn't trust them. Strength card. Clarify that. I feel like you wanted this person to be more open. Instead, they were closed off. You didn't trust them either. I also feel like you wanted this person to be more mature. You wanted them to be. Let's see. How they feel towards you. High Priestess reverse. The Devil. That's their mindset they got when it comes to you. They have a negative mindset. That's why I say this whole thing, I feel like you got screwed not because of who you were. Maybe you did, react in a way that wasn't great. But that was just the perfect excuse for them to not deal with you. You get what I'm saying? Because they already were like stuck on something else. So I feel like if you did come to this person and, state your claim and let them know about what they were doing or how you were feeling, they took that as like, well, I wasn't really feeling this anyway. Because this person is emotionally attached to some playboy, playgirl, and they're treating you like a playboy, playgirl. What a cockroach. What a roach. What a rat. I was watching Graveyard Shift by Stephen King, and there was a rat that was doing this on the thing. And then the damn bat thing came out and smacked him into the dang the press or whatever, and the rat was going. Whole point of the matter is you were dealing with a rat. And to be honest with you, this person didn't give a damn about how you felt about it. How do they feel? The Chariot. They feel they're gonna be victorious if they stop giving you attention. This is the way they're gonna win. This is how they want to win. They want to win by not talking. They want to win by being a damn roach, silent. Roaches can't speak about things and work things out. Okay? They just sit on your kitchen table and they look at you like this. And then when you turn on the lights, they scatter. Ooh. You wanted this person to step up. You wanted this person to be more present, and they weren't. Instead, you're the problem. Because you don't know the facts. You don't know what's really going on because they're keeping things hidden. See what I'm saying? So if anything you say, it's going to make it seem like you're a liar or you're crazy. So yeah, they want to kind of like make you lose your composure, and then you're crazy when they know they were hiding something all along. See what I'm saying? How do you feel about you emotionally? For some damn reason, you were like, I don't know, something about you is attractive to them. I don't know what it is. I feel like this person's a narcissist any damn way. I feel like they like a lot of attention any damn way, but I'm just getting right here that something about what you're doing or like what you do at your work or whatever, you know, I don't know. They just get inspired by you. You mean more than they don't want the message to get out. Damn. Coughing. Ooh. You mean more to me than you think. I want to start over. Okay, well, this is going completely different. Why do they want to start over? Give me an emotion. Why they want to start over? Give me an emotion. Why they want to start over? This person actually cried over you? What? Now I gotta see what's going on with you. One more emotion about how they feel towards you. Truth, discovery, awakening, GPS. What the hell is this? I don't get how this is tying together. GPS, illuminated, awakening, truth. I don't know. Do they know where you are? Do they know where you live? I don't know. What the hell? Or they know they come to your place? Do they know where you work? I have no damn idea what the GPS thing. All right, so how do you feel about them, Sagittarius? This is going to be a longer reading than I thought. Like I said, my super chat goal is $10 to $20, man, at this point. We're going to be going into the 20 minute mark. All right. 8 of Cups reverse. So you feel like the communication with them sucks. Things haven't been moving forward. The Fool. You feel stupid. I feel a lot of you guys played the fool for this person. That's what I'm thinking. For some playboy, playgirl, immature young person, or they could have fire in the sound, they act young. They played with you, basically. What actions did you show this person? The Wheel of Fortune reverse. Knight of Wands reverse. I feel like you felt like this wasn't gonna go anywhere. I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like you could have treated them like you didn't trust them. Why do I feel deep down inside, right? I'm not gonna lie to you. The way this person was treating you, I feel like, and you guys could disagree with me all you want, and I really don't care. But I really feel like in a way you kind of wanted this to end. I feel like it put an end to your damn misery because this person was just leading you on any damn way. Queen of Pentacles reverse, 5 of Cups reverse, Temperance reverse. They were making you crazy. And they weren't really invested. You knew that. and you was attached to it. So I feel like you wanted them to break up, but you wanted this to end, so you wouldn't be so stuck on this. Anyway, what's their future actions? The Hermit holding back. You know what? You already see the card. I see some kind of apology coming after ghosting you or being cold, or some kind of reach out, or some kind of like conversation that's going to be had. I know you. This is crazy. You see the cards, but don't expect them to be mature. Okay, if you do take them back, still see them being like immature, playful, and I still feel like you're not going to be able to trust them. So, whatever. Move on to the single reading. What's coming in for my Sagittarius singles? Oh, lovers. You got new love coming in, or somebody new coming in. The lovers. All upright. What else? Judgment. So that means somebody's coming in that's going to make you forget about every damn thing you're dealing with that person, or the person you've been wanting them to change. They actually do, and actually come towards you in a good, positive way. Either way it goes, I see love coming your way. It doesn't really matter. There's somebody thinking about you, fantasizing about you. They could be younger, they could be older, I'm not sure. Could be somebody with dreads, could be with black hair, could be somebody with blonde, dirty blonde hair. It does not matter. King of Wands. Seven of Wands reverse. You might not even want to like go through with this person at first. They might like their confidence wins you over, but it's like you don't really want to like speak to them. Even like you could, and if this is the person from the past, you could be mad at them and not want to speak to them. But then they kind of like, you know, make things like be more confident about it. All right, and work things out with you. Okay. Yeah. Libra, water sign, fire. Leo. All right. Let's move on to whatever comes out. What does Sagittarius need to know? Resilience. What about that? Devotion. Being devoted. Some of you guys, like I said, some of you guys are having like these dreams. I always look at these cards as like you're having these like dreams, and they're really intense. Almost like you live in a whole other reality in your dream world or whatever. When you astral project or whatever you do, when you're living a whole other life in another dimension. I don't know if anybody can remember their dreams. I could remember my dreams a little bit, but I don't know. If you have the gift to do that, try to remember them. They say if you write stuff down the first 2 minutes, you can remember more. I don't know. All right, redemption, trust. There's going to be somebody who's going to try to come towards you and want you to trust them again. They're going to redeem themselves. Hey, trust me again, okay? Sag, they want you to trust them again. Patience. Easy does it. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be too serious. So it's saying like while you're waiting, Sagittarius, for your blessings to come in, why don't you try to do something fun? Try to take it easy. Don't hold on to too much stress. If you have alcohol here, you know, some of my people don't drink. I wouldn't, I'm not going to tell you to drink. I think drinking is terrible. But even though I do have a glass or two every now and again, but saying to get out and have fun. Don't take things too seriously. Heartache and loss. What about that? Okay, you maybe heard about something, but look, how you gonna try to be with somebody who's a damn roach? They were dimming your light because they weren't trying to be there with you for real, for real. So they were actually hurting you more than helping you in the situation. And if anybody, if you're putting your best foot forward and people are not seeing the quality of what you're bringing, then what's the point? So maybe your heartbreak and your loss is the best thing that could ever happen to you, because then, you know, it was breaking heart anyway to be like less of whatever the hell you were, all right? Like, let that shit go, you know, and move on. I mean, they don't see you as valuable, then, you know. Something about you getting back to your childhood, being bound to your childhood, some things that still haunt you from your childhood. Maybe there's certain anxieties that you have from childhood that makes you feel kind of restrictive. So I don't know how way you can, you know, work on that stuff. How would you be able to work that stuff out? Saying for you to get more rest. You need to be by yourself more and deal with these emotions. Trapped in fear. Why did that card just pop out? Trapped in fear. It's some kind of anxiety that you are having, and it's from childhood. So some people need like anti-anxiety stuff. I like to use holy basil. Get some holy basil. Get some of those things that kind of calm your mood. I do see a relationship coming in here, a union. Somebody's gonna be very tempted to come and talk to you. They could be waiting on standby, maybe. But this is a person who maybe wasn't ready for you, but now they're gonna be ready for you. Weird. Anyway, Sagittarius, if you like this reading, be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I really appreciate everybody. All right. Thank you, Green Eye Devil, for moderating. Appreciate that. Intuitive One. Thank you, Intuitive One. Thank you, Designer. Chef, thank you, Green Eye. Shamika, you've been here for a while. You've been rocking with me for a while. Appreciate y'all. All right, gotta go. Take it easy.